Live. This is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is Saturday, February 25th, 2012. Saturday evening. And let me give you your update for today. Not a lot of news, so I did search around YouTube. Usually just search around YouTube. And what I did was I attached a bunch of great videos to my favorites. So go on to my channel, go up to my favorites, and click on that and look on the right, and you'll see a whole bunch of cool videos from all over YouTube. And let's see, I did find some interesting disclosure videos on UFO and aliens. I do have that on there. Yay, today. That have that have even hit the mainstream media that I never saw before. So maybe you'll enjoy those. So I do have UFO disclosure, things that were on the news that maybe you didn't catch for some reason. And some of them are even a couple years old, but they're great. Also, found a YouTube video about Michael Jackson and a speech he gave. And I did put that. I never saw that, but it's very interesting. I think everyone out there would like to see that. And that's under my favorites. Also, a weird thing with a Pepsi can. This guy takes a Pepsi can, and you got to see this one, you know. So I did favor that too on this. What's really on a Pepsi can. So that'll be good for you guys to look at. And here we go. Let's see what's on. There's not much on the news, but let me start reporting it to you. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Okay, nothing on that news. Let's take that one off. Let's go with the Extinction Protocol. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, Extinction Protocol. G2 class solar storm predicted for Earthbound CME. And that says February 26th. There's an incoming CME. Heads up. Heads up, and it's a G2 class. What's that? Let's see. What else we got going on here? Wyoming state legislators prepare for what amounts to doomsday. I guess that's in case of total collapse of our dollar and our system. Trying to stay away from political stuff. Nope, a lot of political stuff. Huh. Yep, we're not going to report on that. I'm not giving them the time of day. So, because it's going to change and there's going to be propaganda everywhere. So let's close this one. What else do we have here? Alright, nothing on SOT.net. Everything's about the same on there. And the Watchers. Let's go with a new class of exoplanet orbiting a red dwarf star discovered via Hubble Space Telescope. So that's a cool one. Elevated level of tritium detected in groundwater off North Anna Nuclear Station, U.S. Huh. Oh. Alright. Also, we still have that big conjunction going with the planets. And that's today and tomorrow. Heads up. Earthquakes or whatever. Triple conjunction Jupiter, Venus, and Moon line up this weekend. So it's lining up now. Be ready for that one. Also, again, about what's causing the planet to slow down. I guess they were talking about Venus, and they were talking about Saturn. And this one's about Venus again. So, here we go. Now, here's something I want to talk about that you probably haven't thought of. Okay, so we're gonna have a pole shift, and magnetic field's gonna go down. But here's another thing. Also, what happens if okay, these planets around us are slowing down. So if the Earth starts slowing down, what happens to the gravity? That's something I talked about with some colleagues, gosh, a couple of years ago with this pole shift stuff. Now, of course, if we're rotating, that's what causes partially what causes our gravity on Earth. So, if we stop rotating, let's say we stop, and I think that might be for 3 days on most of the videos I'm watching on this. And there'll be 3 days of darkness and 3 days of light, I guess, depending upon what side of the planet you're on. I think darkness would be the best side, to be honest, to the 3 days of sunlight, because I would guess that with our magnetic field kind of down too, it's going to be a lot of radiation coming through. And on top of that, then we're stopping the spin. Well, then you better hold on tight to something that's really like halfway buried into the ground. You might start seeing cars and things and, all the dirt going up, dust, bugs, snakes, dogs, cats. Like it's saying, it's raining dogs and cats. Maybe that's where that comes from years and years ago. Who knows? But heads up, if for some reason the Earth starts slowing down, hopefully not all at once, like in I think it was an Orson Welles movie. Anyone knows the name of that Orson Welles movie where the guy's at the bar and says, I wish that the Earth would stop spinning, or whatever that's called, whatever he said. And then everything stopped, and it's like if you were like, you're going 1,000 miles an hour, and then all of a sudden you stop short, just like in a car. Everything still keeps going, and there were cows, everything flying around in the air. And so if anyone knows the name of that movie, I believe it was Orson Welles. And I don't know, these two gods gave this guy the power to whatever, and he decides to stop the world from spinning. I'd like to find that movie, and then I could put it under my favorites if I could find an excerpt from it. Great movie, though. Yeah, so if we slow down, hopefully it's not a sudden stop. Still, we want, all of a sudden, if, you weigh a lot less, but everything else, if it's not attached to something, it might go up and out of the planet. That also could be part of the rapture. We stop spinning, people are going to be heading out into space. Hopefully, though, the fuel rods and all that can go too. Let the fuel rods go out into space. Alrighty then, you have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to go back to watching videos and putting them under my favorites for you. Hopefully I find some stuff that you think is cool that you haven't seen before. And I'm trying to mainly stick to crypto stuff, crypto news. I'll give you some regular news too, but I'm more into the, non-normal, metaphysical, non-normal news. Something, something different for a change. Alrighty then, you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening. One day down, basically, of the weekend. One more to go. You have a wonderful Sunday also. I will see you Sunday. Take care.